You sure have bad luck, Sam Greenfield.
Ugh, take that, universe.
Ow!
It's great to be talking to you again. I hope you're having a wonderful summer. This is Luck was such a nice movie, and I think it's gonna be great for families and young kids. Simon, what appealed to you about the story behind the movie?
But I just love the world. I love this idea that there's this magical, kind of multifaceted, incredibly elaborate world where good luck and bad luck are turned out in a very mundane kind of way. It's just like, it's like a factory, really. It has this amazing appearance, but really it's just people clocking in and off and doling out luck. I thought that was quite a funny idea.
So Simon, did this get you thinking about luck in your own life? And perhaps, what was your luckiest break? I mean, for you as an actor, I'm sure there were years where you wondered whether or not this would work out for you. So what was your the luckiest thing that happened to you in your career?
Well, it's a difficult question because my sort of feelings about luck are that it's not something that is beyond your control. I think it's something that you convert and you create and you make the best of. It's tempting to sort of like ascribe luck and good luck and bad luck to different events because, particularly bad luck, because you feel like when you have bad luck, something is working against you. You feel like there is some entity or other affecting your fortune in such a way that it somehow kind of doesn't like you. But I mean, I look back to many lucky moments, supposedly lucky moments in my career where I'd met certain people at certain times. I think about meeting Edgar Wright or Nick Frost or, getting to make Shaun of the Dead or whatever, the things that led to more and more good stuff. But behind those moments are also, conscious acts of my own that have put me in those situations and that I've built on and converted into good fortune. But it's a weird one. It depends how sort of spiritual you are, I guess.
I do have to ask you about Dead Reckoning. I think I've watched that trailer, honestly, no joke, like 30 times. I am so obsessed with the Mission Impossible franchise, and I can't wait. I'm so bummed that I got to wait a whole year for it. Simon, what can fans expect from the next from the next Mission Impossible?
Just, I think the great thing about the Mission movies is that we've never rested on our laurels. We've always tried to push the envelope. That comes down to Tom and to McHugh, how they approach these movies, how they want to keep moving it forward and keep sort of upping the stakes and the ante. And these films, both Dead Reckoning Parts 1 and 2, will do the same thing. They are the antithesis to the law of diminishing returns. And the stuff that we did for 7 was outrageous, and the stuff that we're going to do for 8 is even more so. So I hope, I know that it will absolutely live up to the trailer's promise.
So when Tom's going off the cliff, do you guys get to go and watch that stuff as it's happening? How do you react when you hear, I mean, Simon, I'm sure there's some stunts in the next movie that people don't even know about, but do you get to go watch them? How do you react to them?
Yeah, I mean, I think on in the instance of the cliff jump, we were all up there. I was doing some offlines that day. It's always whenever there's a stunt on set, whoever's involved, there's always a quiet sense of concentration and industry. We all look after each other. There's no recklessness on set. There's nothing's ever left to chance. Everything is rigorously rehearsed and trained for and carefully monitored. And so it's usually a great sense of excitement. There's a great sense of expectancy and kind of the excitement that we're creating something which is genuinely going to thrill the audiences. But it is nerve-wracking it's probably more nerve-wracking for us than it is for the people doing the stunts.
Okay, you're in my other favorite franchise, Star Trek. I'm so glad it's coming back, Star Trek 4. For a while, I was like, is it happening? But it is happening. So what can you tell us about that?
I don't know. You seem to know more than I do.
What do you mean? I mean, they put something out just like a few months ago saying you guys are all coming back.
I guess, but no one said anything to me. So, I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, wow. So that's not actually confirmed then. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know. Honestly, all I know is that there was one. There was a film that was kind of. I honestly know as much as you do. There was one a movie that was kind of sort of half announced, and the possibility of us doing it again was floated, but it's not been confirmed or denied. So I can't really give you any new information on that score.
All right, that's a bit of a bummer. You and Edgar, and
I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm just saying I don't know.
What about you and Edgar doing something again? I mean, those 3 movies that you, Edgar, and Nick did were amazing. People love them. The Cornetto trilogy. When are the 3 of you going to get back and do something together again?
That really is only a matter of schedule. You know, Edgar came to stay with me for a few days a couple of months ago, and we sort of like chatted through stuff, started to talk about ideas, started to discuss what we might do, what we might not do. But we're all ready for it. But because we're not sort of jobless like we were when we made Shaun of the Dead, it's a question of actually trying to get our diaries to have the right amount of time for us to sit down, write a movie, and then make it. So as soon as those factors coalesce, we'll be there, and I can assure you.
Just how unlucky are you?
Oh no!
Super duper unlucky?
You'll cause a disaster.
The good luck connection has been severed.